It's me again, and guess what? I beat the wind. It was 2.5 days of wind. Had some snow the other night. Had to delay the brakes, but worked on a whole bunch of other things. Okay, you know about all them other things. Okay, so here's brake shoes, the way they're supposed to be laid out on the driver's side of the vehicle, which is the left side. Now, there is what's known as a primary shoe and a secondary shoe. And to you, they probably look the same, but the primary shoe is, here's your axle, would be on the front side of your axle, and a secondary shoe would be on the back side. It would be the same way if you was on the passenger side. There's a forward and a back side. On these type of brakes, you have a primary shoe, which is from here to here in length, and a secondary shoe, which is, if you can see the distance here between this metal piece and here, all right, that shoe is shorter than this one. This is a longer shoe. It belongs in the back. It's known as your secondary shoe. Always have been this way. I don't know. But the brakes that I bought from O'Reilly's, we're going to move these dirty dogs. They came looking just like this. They all are the same size in length. They're the long shoe, which is the back shoe. We also pulled another box, and they're like that in the other box. It seems that they, upon themselves, have decided to add that extra 1.5 inches of meat, which in my whole life I couldn't quite understand why it wasn't there in the first place. But they're all going to be all the same now. There ain't going to be no forward and backward shoe. So that is the way that goes. Oh, but hey, we're going to help you out, man. Look at that drum, man. Whew. That's done by hand. Yeah. But there it is. Shoes on. Springs all up in there. Adjusters all cleaned and goobed. And to avoid that not getting the brake drum off syndrome, I added a little layer of grease along that lip. So that will not do that again. Never. Until you take that grease out of there. So, driver's side. Johnny says, hey, thanks, man. But we still got to get to the other side. And if I hurry, I might be able to do it. It doesn't take long once you get going, but it's been a few days. I now have movement again. We're getting things done. So, there you go, man. There you go. Beautiful day out here. Look at this. Not a cloud in the sky today. Man, ain't this sweet? Wonder if that little thing's gonna blow anymore. It's been blowing a little. We're catching a slight little breeze. I love making power two ways at once. Peace! Hang in there, happy, happy, joy, joy. Or you could do it like Beavis and Butthead. Fire, 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 fire. Oh, how about this way then? Okay, it's me, it's me. It's me. Hey, check it out. Passenger side. Done. Yay, now I can move to the rear. Woo, doggies, this thing's gonna stop. It's gonna go and it's gonna stop. Isn't that cool? Drum looks alright, I can use it. But hey, it's enough to make you wanna jump and jump and jump and jump and shake it all up and down. Front brakes are done. Hey kids, it's me again. Yeah, if you see something white go flying by, you know, it's trying to snow here. But hey, I want you to see something. Just check this, man. You're gonna really like this. I like it, and I know it'll get me into and out of lots of trouble. But Johnny got a new toy. Yeah, check it out, man. Yeah, it'll pick Johnny up. And it's a General Motors product, AC Delco. Oh, just like the jack stands. GM, baby. Just like the truck. GM. Check this out. Look at the clearance, man. GM product, guaranteed ain't gonna hit the hood. Ain't that sweet? It was only 69 bucks. Come on, man. I had to get it. I mean, the nightmare it went to get this thing up off the ground with my bottle jack. Yeah, it may be a 12,000 pounder, but man, the blocking and everything I had to do, no, that ain't gonna happen no more. Nope. Johnny got a new toy. I get to pack that heavy weight around. Yeah, baby. It'll do it. And it'll pull the stumps I got hanging out around up here in the yard. It'll pull fence post out of the ground. It's called a farm jack. But yeah, I want to get rid of all those fence posts. You know, I that white one on the right hand side, I tried, man. I broke a chain, man, using a floor jack. No. We're going to use this thing and a bigger chain. Sneak in, man. With the kind of weather we got going today, and it's going to get into a worse night. You know, I mean, I got the front brakes on, you know, and I still got to deal with the gas tank, man. That line is plugged. That took 60 pounds of air. It wouldn't go through, so I got to tear into that, and, you know, little things, but yeah, man. Johnny got a toy. Peace. Hang in there. Hey, check it. There's a new part up under there. Yeah. Slave cylinder's in. It's right there by that new starter. See the new starter? Slave cylinder. Yay. Yeah, it's me again. That was fun. But it's in. It's down there somewhere. It might be glowing at you. It's about the same color as the back end of that starter. Slave cylinder, clutch adjusted so that there's a little bit of slop in the arm. There wasn't before, but there is now. So there we go. Also blew out the fuel line from right there. You can kind of see it there. You know, it's got nothing on it down there. It's just by that filter. But that fuel line was plugged back to the tank. So what I did is I opened all this up this morning, back behind there, pulled the line loose, and blew it out with my air compressor and some brake cleaner, and blew it out. And basically I had to order a new sending unit because it's plugged in the tank there somewhere. So little shit, little stuff, little things, but hey, I'm still at it, man. Nice beautiful day today. Whew, couldn't beat the weather, man. But yeah, I got that sending unit ordered today, got the slave cylinder in. That's pretty much my day, man. At least the slave cylinder's in. I haven't got any of the lines hooked up, you know, to the master cylinder yet. Nothing is hooked, and even to that slave cylinder, because I want to be able to blow all the lines out as best I can with some brake cleaner, blast them with my air, let them dry out for an hour or whatever, blow them out real good, and then hook them up and run some fluid through them. That's my plan. I'm hoping. But I'm waiting on parts. Made 3 orders, same company, still waiting on that first order. Hopefully at 4 o'clock today he shows up with something. But yeah, it's going to be a couple of more weeks before I'm totally going here, because I'm waiting on orders, and the orders are taking 5 to 10 days. But sometime in the middle of March, we'll be able to like do my first dump run, get this thing registered for sure, do my first dump run, and possibly pick up a few fruit trees, because I have said that I'm going to put fruit trees on my property in these marijuana holes. So who knows? I don't. It's every day is something new. It's like I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning trying to figure out how come my house heater went out. Luckily, I could find things on the internet, like the owner's manual. Yeah, I didn't know that there was a descaler thing that you had to twist or pull depending on the stove. Fired right up after I did that. Had that thing cranked full blast and it wasn't getting nothing but frozen in that house. Yeah, but hit the descaler and immediately I had heat again. It's like, oh, paperwork that I got off the internet says you're supposed to do it once a week. That's once in 4 months. Later. Hang in there.